What up, guys? It's Chris with Polycat Barbecue. Today, I have an award-winning recipe for bacon. No, really, it won an award. So recently, there was a competition up north in Arizona, and there was a bacon category. And I had to think about what I could do to put my own spin on it and to make it creative. So I did bacon two ways, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. The first way is candied bacon. I took bacon strips, candied them with some pecans. It was fabulous. And then I did a hot and spicy pineapple wrapped in bacon. Tell you guys, it was phenomenal. So obviously I was really happy about it. But what I want to do is I want to show you how you can make award-winning bacon right in your own home. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready for our pineapple. So I have a whole fresh pineapple here, and we're just gonna cut it down. Now you need to use fresh pineapple for this because you're not gonna find a large enough chunk in any of the canned pineapples because we're wrapping these in bacon, so you can't just use the little triangle looking things that you get from the jar. Make sure you don't include the core that's in the middle of this thing. All right, so we got our slices. What we're looking for is nice big cube chunks. So I think I'm gonna use this one, square it up, because we want about an inch or so size cube. And like I said, I used this at a competition, so looks was everything. You don't have to be as precise at home. So those will be saved. This is what we're gonna be using. Nice big chunk. So got our cubes. Try to get equal size. So I got 4 cubes here. That's good enough for what we're gonna be making today. You know, we got that cleaned up a little bit. So I'm gonna put these on a rack here, just so we don't make too much of a mess, because we are gonna now season them up. Now for the hot and spicy, I'm using Rich's River Dirt Hot and Spicy. Nice, good kick on sweet pineapple. So get these together, and you want to do a nice coat on all sides. So the heat is a nice contrast to the sweetness of the pineapple. Add that with the savory of the bacon. These things are firing on all cylinders. Okay, now you got those ready. Now you gotta use your bacon. So for the bacon, we're using some center cut sliced bacon. I'm using the center cut because I just want more meat than fat. And depending on your brand, you might have to use certain slicers or not, because you want good slices that will wrap all the way around the pineapple pieces. And we are going to be cutting them a little bit off. So, okay, good slice there. I'm going to roll it so one side overlaps one side. So you'll only one of the 4 sides has 2 pieces of bacon, and do a cut off the excess, and you're going to set that straight down onto the tray. No need for a toothpick or anything. I'm not. So see how that one kind of teeters off? I'm not going to use this one. I'll cook that up. But don't need to use a toothpick or anything. As long as you set this on the flap side where the 2 pieces are, it'll seal itself. One trick that I did out of the competition was, if you see it kind of, it's not all even, so what you need to do is you just cut it off so you can straighten it out a little bit more. Again, competition, you have to be a perfectionist. There, that lines up much better. So there's the finished product. You see all of them are just laying there with ones with the flap side on the bottom. Got the seasoning on there. Set them out a little bit so the smoke gets on all sides. And I'm gonna leave this tray in this cookie sheet because obviously you're gonna get some drippings. This just leaves it for a cleaner grill and still allows smoke to get all the way around. So, all right, now for the next one, candied bacon. So for the candied bacon, it starts out really simple. You're gonna think, Why is this award winning? Trust me, you'll see. So we're starting out with just some slices of thick cut bacon. Now I'm using a good brand bacon. I believe this is Wright's bacon. And we're just gonna lay this out on the tray. And I'm all facing the same way, so they come out looking the same. Again, competition, looks are everything. You want it to be consistent. Now I'm gonna do something really kind of bizarre. You'll see at the end. I'll show you a picture of my end result as to why I'm doing it like this. So I'm taking my bacon, and I'm trying to do a little arc with it. So just like when you're cooking anything, the way you start it is usually the way it's gonna end. It's gonna keep that shape. So I want these things to arc. Maybe not as severe, just like that. All right, so I want these things to keep that shape. So again, thick cut, good quality bacon, nothing done to it yet. So now we're gonna throw these in the fridge, let them get cold again, because again, smoke likes cold. So we want these things to get some smoke as well as start crisping up. So put these in the fridge. I'm gonna get my smoker up to 400 degrees. I'm gonna be using my Green Mountain today, a pellet cooker. You can use whatever you want. I like using the Green Mountain for this, just so it's easy to get this pan in and out. So I'll get that started and we'll get these things out in the cooker. All right, got my Green Mountain up to 400 degrees. We got our slices that still haven't done anything to them. And then we have our hot and spicy pineapple. So I'm just gonna put it in here on the top rack. All right, so we're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes. We're gonna come back and flip the strips of bacon. As far as the pineapple, it's just gonna cook a little bit more, and we'll baste them with our sauce that we're gonna make right now. So this glaze that we're gonna make for this candied bacon is actually really easy. All it takes is about a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. To that, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Not out of a bottle, it looks like a lady. That stuff has its place, it's not here. To that, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Okay. Go ahead and just whisk that together. Okay. And to that, I'm just gonna add a little bit of cracked black pepper. I'm not gonna give you a measurement because it's the taste. Just enough to give a little different pop of flavor. So now that our glaze is made, let's go ahead and get some pecans ready. Now for the pecans, I just have a bag of regular pecans, untreated. Get a handful. I'm gonna chop them. Now you could just like put these in a bag and crush them up, but the reason why I do this is I want different consistencies. I want some powder, I want some large pieces, some small pieces. So I think this is just a better way of getting the randomness. If you put it in a bag, you might over pulverize and just get all powder. So I like doing it this way. All right, so it's been 10 minutes. So we're gonna pull out our bacon and we're just gonna flip the strips. Doing this gets some of that built up fat off the surface. All right, got those flipped over. I'm actually gonna rotate this just to make sure we're cooking evenly. All right, 10 more minutes. All right, it's been 10 more minutes. We're gonna get these things pulled out and we are gonna start basting with our glaze. So we got our glaze here. And you're literally just gonna get a dab on here and just brush it. It doesn't take a lot. And you don't want clumping or a lot of drops. You want it to cook smooth and evenly. Okay, that's that side. Now we're gonna flip them and do the same thing. Do the same thing on the other side. Just dab it, brush it smooth. Okay, also we're gonna do the same thing with our cubes. Now I'm not gonna worry about the bottom side of these. I don't want to ruin the integrity of the cube and the wrap. So I'm not going to worry about flipping them just to get that bottom side. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of sweetness on this bacon to make up for it. All right, 10 more minutes. Things are looking good. All right, so I got the color I want on the pineapple. I think I'm gonna pull those off. And you know what? So I'm not gonna add any more, but I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer. I got the color, but it hasn't firmed up as much as I want it to, so a little bit longer. So for the bacon, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. I'm not gonna baste again. The color looks good, but you can see it's not as solid as I want it to be yet. But got the color, so I know we're close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another glazing of the strips. Then after we do the glaze, we're gonna add on the pecans. That's good. Okay, these can go back in for, you guessed it, 10 more minutes. Oh yeah, those are good. Okay. I want you to look at the color of the pineapple ones. Money. So for the pineapple, just gently pull up over to a plate, cool off. As it cools, it will definitely set that bottom fold. Beautiful. Now for the strips, gently flip them over. You will lose some pecans, but only the really big chunks. Just don't slide it over the grate. Again, just like the other side, just do the last dab of the glaze, and then on with the pecans. Last 10 minutes. All right, just brought these things in. Ended up being about 15 minutes that last turn. But the color on this is perfect. The texture is good. Seems a little bendy now, but as these things cool, they're gonna firm up just like bacon always does. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let these things cool off so they firm up and we can handle a little better. And then you know what we're gonna do? You know we're gonna do a taste test. All right, now it's time for my favorite part. So we're gonna go for the hot and spicy pineapple first. That glistening goodness. The bacon, the pineapple in there, got the seasonings. Tell you, rich as river dirt, stuff is phenomenal. Got that heat immediately. So it's like a whirlwind. Got the heat, you got the sweetness from the pineapple, got the salty bacon in there. Man, it's firing on all cylinders, man. Gotta try this. So Rich, good job, brother. It's just phenomenal. I mean, that pop of the fresh pineapple, you have to have fresh pineapple. Again, you can't find big chunks like this in a can. You have to cut it yourself. And I wouldn't want to use it in a can even if I was doing a smaller wrap. Just the freshness really comes out. All right, time for the candied bacon. So, look at that. There's no bend whatsoever. gonna be sugary, salty with the bacon. Got the pecans on there for a nice crunch. All right. The sticky thing, kind of like a toffee type thing. Just, I don't know about you, but when I eat my bacon, I always like having it with pancakes and syrup, kind of putting it in the syrup as well. This gives you that sensation, but then the other flavors, like the rice vinegar, kind of gives it a tang to it. So it's kind of like a teriyaki-ish flavor, but not that extreme. Just there definitely is a tang to it. And you definitely have to use the thicker cut bacon, because even with the thick cut, it did reduce in size a little bit. It always does. But I'd be worried about using the regular cut bacon. It'd become too brittle, and you wouldn't have this density. It wouldn't hold up very well. So definitely you want to use the thick cut for this. So you either want to use center cut or just regular bacon for the wraps of the pineapple, because it is around something moist, so it won't get as crispy or firm as this stuff does. So definitely want to use the thinner bacon. But this is just phenomenal. I can't stop eating it. All right, guys, that stuff is delicious. Again, award-winning, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Give this recipe a try. It is delicious. Do it for an appetizer party. Do it for the holidays coming up. Have a couple of these just in like a glass as your centerpiece. Whatever, just do it. It's bacon. I mean, come on. And it's just delicious. So, guys, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below how you like it, what other ideas you would come up with of how to present this, or if you have different flavor combinations, or if you don't like pineapple, what else would you use? I mean, you have to have something in there that has a pop of flavor and sweetness. So what would you use? And hey, guys, no matter what, just go out there and have fun. And it's like I always say, keep on grilling. See you guys.